Welcome to Jose the Stoic, where we dive into the ancient philosophy of Stoicism and how it can transform our lives today. Stoicism isn't just about reading old texts, it's about becoming resilient, focused, and at peace in a chaotic world. But what does it really mean to become a Stoic? Today, I'll be sharing a story that captures the journey of discovering and applying Stoic principles, especially when life is challenging. Whether you're new to Stoicism or deep into the practice, I hope this story resonates with you and inspires you on your own path. Alex is a young professional living in a busy city. His life, like so many of ours, is filled with endless responsibilities and stresses. He's always rushing from one thing to the next, constantly worrying about the future and regretting past mistakes. Lately, though, things have been extra hard for Alex. A few projects he worked hard on fell through, and he's been struggling with the weight of regret and uncertainty. One evening, after a particularly tough day, he finds himself restless and frustrated, wondering if there's a way to feel more in control and at peace with himself. He feels like he's at a crossroads. As Alex scrolls through articles online that evening, he stumbles upon a quote from Marcus Aurelius. "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He feels an unexpected calm wash over him. The quote stands out in a way that other advice hasn't. For the first time, he wonders if maybe the solution to his struggles isn't outside of him, it's within. He dives deeper and reads about Stoicism, discovering the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Their ideas seem profound yet simple, almost like a guidebook for life's hardest moments. Inspired, he decides to try bringing Stoic principles into his daily life, hoping to find the strength and peace they promise. One of the first things Alex learns is the Stoic idea of control. Epictetus taught that while we can't control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. This is a completely new perspective for Alex, who usually feels powerless when things go wrong. So he decides to put it into practice. At work, when a last-minute change throws his project off course, he takes a deep breath and reminds himself that he can't control the situation, only his response. Rather than reacting with frustration, he shifts his energy towards solving the issue. To his surprise, this mindset helps him stay calm and focused. Over time, he finds that practicing this distinction between what's in his control and what's not brings a sense of clarity he never had before. Another Stoic concept that Alex begins to practice is amor fati, or love of fate. Marcus Aurelius encouraged embracing life as it is, rather than wishing it were different. Alex realizes that he spent so much of his life fighting reality, resisting situations he couldn't change, and trying to avoid difficult emotions. When his plans don't work out, he decides to practice acceptance. He tells himself, "This is what life has brought me right now. Fighting it will only add to my suffering." Over time, he starts feeling lighter. By letting go of resistance, he finds that he can approach life's challenges with more peace and resilience. One of Alex's biggest struggles has always been dwelling on past mistakes. He's often haunted by regrets, things he wishes he could have done differently. But as he dives deeper into Stoicism, he learns that mistakes aren't something to carry as burdens, they're lessons that can guide him forward. Epictetus taught that it's not the mistakes that define us, but how we respond to them. Taking this to heart, Alex starts viewing each regret as an opportunity for growth. Rather than judging himself, he asks, "What can I learn from this?" This shift helps him let go of guilt and approach life with a mindset of continuous improvement. One of the habits that Stoics like Marcus Aurelius practiced was daily reflection. Each evening, Marcus would reflect on his day, assessing his thoughts and actions. Inspired, Alex adopts this habit. At night, he sits quietly and reflects on his day. He asks himself questions like, "Where did I succeed today? Where could I have improved?" In addition, Alex starts practicing gratitude. He remembers Seneca's teaching that life's blessings should be appreciated as gifts, not taken for granted. Each night, he lists a few things he's grateful for, even on hard days. He finds that this simple practice lifts his mood and helps him approach life with a more positive outlook. Seneca once said, "Fire tests gold, adversity tests strong people." Alex encounters another setback at work and is tempted to see it as a disaster. But remembering Seneca's words, he chooses instead to view it as a chance to build his resilience. As he faces the challenges, he reminds himself that each difficulty is an opportunity to strengthen his character. Rather than feeling defeated, he starts feeling empowered. He realizes that life's hardships, rather than obstacles, are part of the training ground that's helping him become wiser and stronger. Over time, Alex realizes that Stoicism isn't just about reacting to life's events, it's about living with purpose. He reflects on what truly matters to him: honesty, kindness, and integrity. He remembers Marcus Aurelius's advice: waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be. Be one. From that moment on, he decides to let his actions reflect these values. He strives to be patient, fair, and generous, regardless of how others act or what happens around him. He finds a new sense of fulfillment in aligning his life with his principles. This, he realizes, is what it means to live a Stoic life, not just to face hardship with courage, but to live with purpose. Alex's journey of becoming a Stoic has shown him that life's challenges, setbacks, and even regrets are not obstacles, they're opportunities. By learning to control his responses, accept what he can't change, and live by his values, he finds a deeper sense of peace and purpose. Thank you for joining me on Jose the Stoic today. Remember, becoming a Stoic is a journey, not a destination. Each day offers us a chance to practice resilience, to grow in wisdom, and to find strength within ourselves. If this story resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who are seeking a path of inner peace and strength. Let's continue this journey together, one Stoic principle at a time.